Hey, and welcome to Drop of the Mic Politics. Coming at door, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember that everything I say over here is alleged, it's in my opinion, and it's for entertainment purposes only. So, you guys, we are going to hop into some controversial subjects today. We are going to talk about the Super Bowl, okay? It is apparent to me that there are two sides of people as it pertains to this Super Bowl halftime show with Kendrick Lamar. You got your Magda people that are highly pissed off, might I add, and you have your Kendrick Lamar supporters and young people who are happy, proud, and listen, screaming, they not like us from the top of the roof. Okay. So, what I wanted to talk about in today's video was basically connecting the dots. All right. There was a lot of symbolism in Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. Okay. A lot of it. And we're going to go through it. But first, I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about why I guess, for lack of a better term, the bigots were so mad. Well, some people say that they were teed off and pissed off because they didn't understand what he was saying. I guess they have no affinity for rap music. They're not really into it, so they didn't understand what he was saying. I think, and listen, this is just for lack of using a better term, that they just not like us. Okay? And they just didn't understand, period. Kendrick Lamar won a Pulitzer Prize, okay, for his writing, his poetry. This is a highly intelligent young African American man, and I am proud to say I have been a fan of his ever since he came out. Okay. So let's connect the dots with the symbolism that was in Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. And maybe that will give us a little bit of understanding as to why they so pissed off. All right. So we're going to start off with how it actually began. All right. So there is what I like most about this is that Uncle Sam is being played by Samuel Jackson. All right. He comes out and he says this. And baby, once he says that, it's over. So he says, this is the great American game. It's a double entendre. He's referencing America's most popular sport, the NFL, and he's also introducing a story about the game of American politics and capitalism. Okay? That's why this has a lot to do with politics. Next, if you pay attention, Uncle Sam, who's being played again by Samuel Jackson, he was very intentional with the stuff he was saying. I don't know if you all remember, but he played the house slave in Django Unchained, all right, where he was used by his slave master to keep the other slaves in check. He was an overseer, okay? So a black quote, Uncle Sam is representing the affluent black people at the top of the food chain, all right? And basically saying that they are used to do the same thing in this modern day. I love that symbolism, you all. So next, Kendrick plays an unreleased track from his GNX album. He says that the quote revolution is about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. Okay. It's clear that during one of the most watched events on television, Kendrick intends to highlight the real quote American game. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now we know why we had them real mad. Real mad. All right. After the squabble up, Uncle Sam is going to chime in again. All right. And he's saying that the performance is too, quote, ghetto. And he asks if Kendrick really knows how to play this game. Okay.
No, 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 no! Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play games? Then tighten up!
Okay. Uncle Sam, who is really more of a Uncle Tom, represents entities that try to censor, control, and profit off of Black American culture. Let's get it. Let me tell y'all, this thing is deep. All right. So then, in response to him, to Uncle Sam, Kendrick comes out and plays his song Humble. Everybody knows that song. All right. And then his dancers are in the like American flag formation. They all wearing red, white, and blue, and they're nodding their head yes in compliance. Like, we get it, we get it. We're not gonna be ghetto. Telling y'all the symbolism is real. The next shot shows Kendrick and his dancers in a prison yard. Okay. The lights in the background are saying warning, wrong way. That's representing the need for a redirection for Black people in America, economically, socially, and politically. Like, you guys are going the wrong way. You don't want to head to the prison yard. That's modern day slavery. All right. So after this, there's a street light scene. Okay. And the street lights represent the dangers of growing up in the inner city, where Black children are told to be home by the time the street lights come on. Okay. Uncle Sam scolds Kendrick and his group for using the cultural cheat code, referencing racial profiling. Uncle Sam asked the scorekeeper to deduct one life. I'm telling y'all, the symbolism was so real in his performance. It's probably one of the best I've ever seen. All right. So then Kendrick teases by playing a little snippet of Not Like Us, but he pivots to playing a ballad with this songstress SZA. Okay. Uncle Sam says, that's what America wants, nice and calm. Now, I'm going to tell you some symbolism that I saw in there that I don't know if anybody else recognized. She was a beautiful Black woman dancing in the middle of a pyramid. Okay. She was inside of a pyramid. Clock that T. For those that know, know. And those that don't, just don't. But look it up. Look it up. We all know where the genome sequence started, right? There you go. So I peeped the symbolism in that. So then Kendrick interrupts Uncle Sam's nod of approval and says, 40 acres and a mule, this is bigger than the music.
Yo,
He finally performs They Not Like Us, right? And then he has your girl, Compton tennis superstar Serena Williams, crip walking in her tennis skirt. This isn't just a shot at her ex Drake, but a nod to her being criticized for crip walking after beating Maria Sharapova in the 2012 Wimbledon match. Y'all remember that? They teased her, they mocked her, they called her names because after she beat her, she crip walked on that tennis court. Okay, called her ghetto. And then, of course, there's more symbolism, as you can see in the picture above. And then Kendrick ends it with game over. He ends the show with TV Off. That's the name of his song, continuing in his choice to defy Uncle Sam's demands for Kendrick to comply and play the game of respectability politics. The lights in the background say game over. It can also represent the end to his beef with Drake as well as the end to America's game with a revolution. Like, I'm done beefing with you. I got bigger fish to fry. So, you guys, there is a reason why Magda people are pretty mad. Because if they understood all of the symbolism and how in touch America's youth, not just Black youth, but white youth, Hispanic youth, all nationality youth was in touch with this song, Okay, they were in touch with it. Of course, that's going to make them mad because that puts everybody else in the majority and them in the minority. Y'all take a look at this. So we couldn't get out of doing this, finishing this video without announcing the Magna people and their baby little meltdown. You have Eric Doherty here. Raise your hand if you've survived the Black Nationalist Super Bowl halftime show. Like, what? Wow, a whole meltdown. I guess they're not really understanding the symbolism that Kendrick was showing us. Matt Walsh, okay, he's a conservative. This is easily the worst halftime show I've ever seen. Okay, literally, these dudes are having meltdowns over the popularity of this show. And of course, really, they're just showing that they don't understand and they're not in touch with the majority of America. Okay. But this was funny. Brian Tyler responded and he said, I hear you like I'm young. Because Matt Gates, he's a disgraced congressman, said the halftime show you just watched is clearly the regime's response to Trump's historic gains with black men. And Brian Tyler responded, I hear you like I'm young. Y'all know that's a song from They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us. And I think it's absolutely, positively hilarious. Okay. That's what he gets. You say something, you get it back because he's disgraced because allegedly he likes them young. Y'all, let's not forget that Kendrick Lamar is by far one of the most talented black rappers slash artists of our time. This man has won a Pulitzer Prize for his poetry, for his writing. Again, he is by far one of the most talented artists of our time. So, what do y'all think about MAGA being pissed? And what do y'all think about Kendrick's halftime show? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see all you guys in the next one. Bye.
What's up with you?